Hey guys. Um, I just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about my body and how she's doing after my recent experience with shock. Um, so, you guys know that the shock sent me into fight or flight mode, fight, flight, or freeze mode, where I realized I was. Um, already stuck, and I think that's what attracted the physical situation, um, so that I can know how to break free. Um, my body is doing a lot better. I'm not shaking as much anymore, and I don't feel fearful. So I'm not like constantly carrying protection. I was even carrying protection from my room to the bathroom, while I was in the bathroom, while I was moving from the bathroom to the kitchen, or if I was cooking, I was always having my gun on me 24/7. If I took the trash out, my gun was on me. So I'm not carrying it like that anymore. If I'm going somewhere, yes, I'll carry it. If I'm going out to my car, yes, I'll carry it. But just going from room to room in my house, it's not that bad. Um, I'm also starting to listen to music again, and um, I even started dancing again. So I know I'm feeling more home and free within my body. And I just want to talk about what fight or flight does to your body. With my experience being in it for about 3 weeks, I experienced a lot of things with my nervous system. The sciatic nerve was disturbed on my right side. I had a ton of inflammation arise in my body. And when that happened, my energetic field plummeted. And when I don't have my energetic field protecting me, what happened next was my immune system got compromised, and I got sick from allergies, which I never get sick from allergies. I love pollen, I love the bees, I love nature and the trees and whatever it grows, and it never really bothers me. But it did. It took a big toll on me about 2 weeks ago, and I ended up having sinus infection and congestion set in my chest. So all of that started like reopening my eyes, my mind, my view on life to back to my physical body. How was I not protecting her? How was I not listening to her? And why did I continue to help someone when I know that you're not supposed to help people who don't help themselves? And I'm really learning reciprocity right now. And if I can't receive the energy back, like I don't want a monetary energetic exchange, as long as the person is taking my medicine and my wisdom and applying it to their life and promoting themselves, then that's energetic exchange enough for me to continue what I'm doing and giving my blessings, giving my energy, and giving my resources and wisdom to someone who needs the help. But I do have a bigger capacity for understanding and self-love. I also have a bigger ability with discernment. So it has really taught me what I feel when people come to me for help. So if my body tells me or makes me feel a certain way, then I know that this is not going to be a good exchange. If my body is feeling good and it is giving me those excitement feelings, then it is a good person that I can send to and work with. So I have learned a lot about myself through this experience. Like the major thing that caught me off guard was that it sent me into fight or flight, because I didn't think I'd get back in there, just because I have experienced things like that in my life, in my childhood, and I know how to diffuse those types of situations, and I know how to stay safe and not react and continuously trigger a person who is who I can't trust with their actions, who's doing things that is unpredictable. So that was a big part. Just knowing. Another thing that I found out, what was pretty cool, is that some of my closest people that my body does merge with helped take on some of my physical symptoms, and it was beautiful seeing who my real people are. I really cherish these people. There's about a week after it happened, I didn't let it out. I didn't even cry about it. I held it in my body for 7 days straight before I reached out to someone and told them what my experience was and what my body was going through. And when I left the police station, my body said, go to this one person, Mary. And I just kept thinking, Mary, 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 Mary. So I go down, I see Mary, and immediately I can't talk. My body starts shaking and I just start crying. And I know I finally was around someone safe enough to let out my experience. Because I'm a very stoic person, and even when the situation was happening, I was more attuned to how they are and how they're going to get out of this and what their process of healing is going to be like. And again, I did not think of myself until about 5 days after, and that's what put me in a scared situation, continuously being harassed, stalked, and called 100 times a day. That it really did scare me, and it put me into a perspective of, oh my gosh, I really let a crazy person next to me. And I say that lightly. I don't think anyone's really crazy, but I think all of us are, kind of, so it's very lightly. I'm not name calling or anything. That was my thought. I messed up. I mean, the real word I used was effed up. I effed up. I really messed up, trusting someone that I didn't even know for a year. And that is my one thing that I do. I watch people for a year before I let them inside of my heart and around me. I have to be able to trust you through all of your seasons. Can I see that you are trustworthy through spring? Are you trustworthy through summer? Are you trustworthy through fall? Are you trustworthy through winter? I need to see you through all of your seasons so that I know who you are. Are you consistent with your truth? Or are you just regurgitating other things? Are you are you really here to be here for me, because I know that I live for other people, and I'm very trustworthy. I have a little hard time trusting people. But I think that goes hand in hand with people who have the M's on their palms, the natural teachers and mothers on this planet. We all have that heart of gold. We just have a hard time trusting other people, but living in the society that we live in, I mean, how can you not, not have that perspective of, I need to see you first, because I cannot keep giving people benefit of the doubt. If I doubt already, I need to trust it. You do too. You need to trust it. Don't ever trust someone over yourself. Okay? Your body knows way more than your mind and your heart is trying to tell you. Your body knows if it can be safe around somebody or not. Okay? So trust yourself. Know thyself well. And don't lie to yourself. If you are lying to yourself about situations and not holding yourself accountable for the things that you brought into your life, then the blame game is only gonna harm you from stepping forward, moving forward, having a perspective of self-awareness. Because if you're not self-aware of every action that you take and hold yourself accountable, how can you trust other people? You can't even trust yourself, so you're going to attract people you don't trust. So I guess just be gentle with yourself, and if you need me, holler at me. My Reiki started activating last week during some yoga, some restorative yoga that I was doing, and it activated. Both my hands lit up, fire, just really warm fire energy. And I haven't practiced on anyone. I've just been doing self Reiki, just because I know that I need to fill my cup first. But I am ready to do sessions again. My body is feeling eager for it, and I just want to keep connecting and loving my experience and loving my life, and what is meant to be will always be here. It will, and if you just a little bit ask for something, if you want to learn something, just be careful what you ask for, because I was asking to understand how certain types of people are and certain types of situationships are, and then I attracted that situation into my life. But to further understand it, I am the type of person that does want to experience it. It's not that I learned the hard way, because I used to say, oh, we're just types of people that learn the hard way. But no, we're types of people that actually, as projectors, and I am talking to projectors, for projectors, as projectors, we're the only ones susceptible to conditioning. And the more that we experience life and the things that are not life and not you, the more you will understand life and you. So keep externalizing, keep experiencing, and remember, you're the strongest soul on this planet. Okay, you're the creator of your life, and you'll always be well knowing that. Take care, guys, and remember, don't scare anybody.